Okay, so now we're going to talk about composite functions. So this is what happens. Let's say that there's a computer store and they're saying, hey, we're going to sell you a computer and we'll take $300 off the price. So a computer sells for $1,400 and we're just going to take $300 off. That'll be the discount. Or it sells for $1,000 and we're going to take $300 off. Let's say there's another deal, though, at the computer store that says, we'll take 15% off of the price. So, over here, if we're subtracting 300, if x is f of 1,400, you'd say, oh, I'm going to pay 1,100, right? And now here, if it's 15% off, then you're paying 85%, so 0.85 of x. So g of 1,400 would be 0.85 times 1,400. So we can see which is the better deal. Let me put this in a calculator. 0.85 times 1,400. Okay, and you're paying $11.90. So it's better. The better deal was the first one. Take off 300. Okay, but now, well, let's go down a little bit further here. So we could make a table of values here. We could say, let's have a computer for $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. And we're going to take off f of x. So here's x, here's our table of values, and we're just going to subtract 300. Okay, so we're paying 900 here, we're paying 1,000 here, we're paying 1,100 here, okay? And then if we did g of x, so say it was 1,200, 1,300, 1,400. We know it was 1190 for that one. Now what's 85% of 1,300? 1105. And then what's 85% of 1,200? 1,020. Okay. So pretty much consistently, it was a better deal to take off the 300. Now that wouldn't probably always be true, but that'd be a different math problem. Okay, now they're going to say, let's do both. We're going to take off 300. I'm sorry. We're going to take 15% off. So you're going to pay, oops, it's got to be 0.85. 0.85% x. And then we're going to take another $300 off. So sometimes, stores will offer you more than one deal. Kohl's will do that sometimes. They'll say, okay, we're going to give you, your Kohl's cash, and then we're going to take 30% off or something like that. Okay, if we're going to do that, it won't be f of x then. It'll be f of g of x. It looks like this. This is one way to write the notation. So what we're doing is we're taking g of x, this one, and we're putting it in for x into the other function. That's what we mean by a composition. So now if I took 85% of x, say it was 1,400, so f of g of 1,400, it would be 1190 minus the 300, so it'd be a total of 890 for the computer. Okay? All right, so that's what we're doing with composition. It's like you're getting two functions, one function inside another function. Well, we have a special notation. You can write it this way, f of g of x, and that's how we pronounce it, f of g of x. It's also written with a little open circle like this, and that is read f of g of x. Okay? Now, does it make a difference if I take the 85% and then take off 300, or if I take off the 300 first and then do 85% of that? And the answer is yes, it makes a difference. Okay, so we'll see that maybe later.